Hello, this is Dr. Tim Jameson reaching out to you from my Livermore practice. I'm located on Concannon Boulevard in Livermore, and also I have a practice in Castro Valley on Redwood Road. And I want to present to you today basically what a chiropractor does. A lot of people have a lot of misconceptions, a lot of strange misconceptions about what chiropractors do. And I'm here to help you give you some truth to that. So I want to get right into it. What are the four main things that we base chiropractic on? Let's go over those with you. The first thing, and you may be surprised how simple these things are, they're all based on science. The first thing is that the body is self-healing. Yep, that's it. The body is self-healing. You were created from the moment of conception to the moment you pass away to heal yourself. And very rarely do you need extra potions and pills and other things to do that. Sometimes you might, but in most cases, your body was created to heal itself. And so chiropractic is based on that premise, is that we're created that way. That's just the way a body's made. It's a beautifully and wonderfully made system of organs and all kinds of immunological things that help the body heal itself. So the second principle is that the body's healing system is governed by your central nervous system. What's the central nervous system? The central nervous system is the brain and spinal cord. All right, so you have the brain that sits on top in your head, and you have the spinal cord which travels down from it. And actually, there are two systems that really are made into one. The brain and spinal cord are actually two. They're kind of separated in modern medicine, but a lot of times we think of it as chiropractic as one major system. The brain and spinal cord are together as one. I have a picture of that on my iPad here. So here's a picture of the brain up on top here, and we have the spinal cord coming down directly out of the brain, and then going down. This shows to about the chest area. And so we can see the direct connection between those two systems. So the brain and spinal cord are what control your body, everything in your body. The way your muscles work, the way your organs function, the way your hormonal system works, the way your glands work, how you feel things and how you sense things. It's all mediated through this central nervous system. And then you can see off that central nervous system are the branches that go everywhere. It's called the peripheral nervous system. The peripheral nervous system controls everything. It sends signals to all the different systems of your body. So we talked about one, the body is self-healing. Number two, the brain, spinal cord, the central nervous system are what mediate that healing and control all function. The third thing is that as long as that system is working great and it's going to all the different organs and the organs are communicating back, everything's going to be working really well in your body. Because the nervous system controls it all, the nervous system has to have a direct communication line to all the different systems, including, as I said, the organs, the glands, the muscles, and they actually communicate back. There's actually like a freeway system. There's like 6 lanes going in one way, 6 lanes going the opposite way, and we got to make sure that those lanes are free and that that system is working unimpeded. So the brain communicates to the whole body, the body communicates back to the brain. When all of that's working really well, your body is in full potential for healing. What can happen though is that, say we use that highway for an example. What happens if we have a 6-lane highway and we have traffic cones that bring it down to 2 lanes? Could you imagine, and you've probably seen it, especially if you live here in Livermore, going down the 680 freeway, going by the 580 and 680, that it gets nasty. And so when we have this traffic backlog of all this stuff trying to communicate to the brain, and there's interference in the way the body's sending those signals, or there's compression or irritation on the way the nervous system's working, things start going wrong. Now, what goes wrong could be anything. All right, it could be problems with your muscles, it could be problems with the glands, it could be problems with your hormonal system, it could be problems with the brain itself. Things like depression, bipolar, all these different things that can happen because the nervous system is going out of whack. The brain's trying to communicate to your body, and if the body's not getting those signals well, the body does really strange things. Organs start to malfunction. Hearts, livers, kidneys, bladder, everything. Things can start going wrong. And if the brain can't receive communication from the body, then it doesn't know what the body's doing, or it's getting really bad signals, and then that's just as bad. So if this system is not connecting well with your body, and your body's not connecting well with the brain, things start going haywire. And a lot of the times you start developing symptoms as a result of that. So what kind of symptoms can you get? Well, as a chiropractor, I see everything. It's not just about back pain. I see people come in with problems, the typical things we see as chiropractors. Neck pain, problems with the arms, tingling, numbness, pain in any joint of the body, problems with the legs, problems with the back, all kinds of stuff that we see as chiropractors. But the stuff that you probably weren't aware of is that just as much as I see problems with the spine and the back, I love working with people who are having problems with internal stuff. The heart, the lungs, the digestion, reproductive system. That is cool. When we start clearing the nervous system stress, if there is, of course we're going to check for that to make sure that if there is a nervous system cause to that. That's one of the things we check for in the initial exam. We start clearing away that nervous system stress, and again, the body is self-healing, and so since the body is self-healing, the body will heal. We start taking that pressure away from the nervous system and get the connection between the brain and systems working. The body then starts healing. It's a miracle, and we see miracles all the time, and it's just awesome stuff. So we talked about, let's review this. The body is self-healing. The nervous system, particularly the central nervous system, mediates all healing in the body. Third thing is that all healing and all nervous system flow has to be unimpeded. There cannot be any distress on the nervous system. The fourth thing is that if there is distress on the nervous system, the body will start going into symptoms and the body will start breaking down. So my goal as a chiropractor is to detect, are there problems with the way your nervous system's working? And that might be new to you. That probably might be something completely foreign to you, to realize that that's what chiropractors do. That's what I do in my practice every day. When you come in, I'm detecting, are there problems with the way the nervous system is connecting from the brain to your body? Now, there's a lot of ways that we can do that as chiropractors. We do a very thorough physical exam, and the physical exam is really a neurological and orthopedic exam. Same type of exam you would get at your neurologist or orthopedist, medical doctors. And so we look at that system really closely. We find out if there's any specific nerve areas that are not functioning well. We always trace problems with what's happening in the body back to its nervous system area, where it's like the fuse box in the spine. And then we start a process of correction, just like replacing the fuse in your house, getting the power flowing back out to the body. And that's what a chiropractor does. Probably surprising to you, isn't it? So when you come in to see me for any health condition, or actually you might be feeling great, which is fantastic. My goal is to see if your nervous system's working well, if your structure is working well, if the nervous system and structure and all the joints and the connective tissue are functioning the way they're supposed to. And I want to ensure that that happens and that continues throughout your lifetime. Chiropractic is not just a temporary pain or pain relief method. I look at chiropractic as a lifelong healing technique that keeps you at the top of your game throughout your entire life. Personally, I get chiropractic every week, and I will get chiropractic every week till the moment that the Lord takes me away from here. And I use it as a very important part of my health routine for myself and for my family. And I would encourage you to start thinking along those lines, that chiropractic is an important part of your overall health maintenance. It's part of a team of different doctors that you use for your health and your family's health. So with that, I hope you learned a little bit today about what chiropractors do and what I do specifically as a chiropractor. I encourage you to give me a call. We can get you set up for an initial exam to find out, is there anything in your nervous system that may not be working properly? And you can reach me at my cell number, 510-258-9183. You can call me, you can text me, either way. And you can reach me for Livermore, or for my Castro Valley practice on that number. Again, it's 510-258-9183. And you can also find me online at jamesonchiro.com, JAMESONCHIRO.com. Thank you, and have a great day, and I pray that you will have a very health-filled, joy-filled life.